workshop was used for things we do not ask about, in the old days when the sinister Morris still lived here. Talk was, it was haunted. We laughed at that. But for years its atmosphere of something quite not right made us shun it, and it became neglected and full of rubbish. But in 2022, we finally tidied it all and sorted everything into its right place. But something there was, that did not like order brought to chaos.
So finally all the clearing, tidying up, shelf building and reorganization is finished, and the workshop has a complete restoration. There is a place for everything, and everything in its place. As we come in the doorway and look the left, there are cupboards and shelves everywhere, with everything, in its own specific drawer on its specific shelf. Just inside the door, there are shelves for the paint and varnish tins, and inside the first drawers, electrical equipment, the electric drill and basic tools, and underneath plenty of space for plenty of other items. A little way down the room and we can see the unit where plugs, sockets and light bulbs are stored, as well as house wiring cables, and then the unit where all the basic hand tools are stored, from screwdrivers of all kinds, to pliers and wire cutters, to files and cutting devices. The next unit contains plumbing spares, and spare aerial cable, as well as spare electrical flex for future use. Just before we come to the workbench, a large filing cabinet is the storage unit for battery power tools, electric saws and drills. The well-lit workshop area has a restored workbench, with a vertical drill for doing precision work, a restored vise, and a bench with fuses for all the new sockets, and for the lights on the ceiling, mostly very bright LED lights. Coming around to the right, there is metal shelving on which open screw boxes are stored along with other basic tools. And the next metal shelving has power tools, such as angle grinders and sanders located on them, as well as drill pieces, wood, metal and masonry, as well as everything else that may be needed close at hand. The rest of the workshop consists of a large wooden shelving unit, built entirely out of scrap and spare wood, on which everything is stored, from garden equipment to old fluorescent light fittings, and underneath large pots of masonry paint for the day when I finally will repaint some of the house walls. There is even a large heater for cold winter days, and a curtain behind the door is planned. After being for so long a total mess, in which nothing could be found, far less being somewhere comfortable to work and plan, it is a great feeling that I will be able to locate any tool and any screws, bolts, brackets and other things to complete the job being done. The final touch is a wireless intercom so I can ask Sally to brew tea or coffee when I am busy working here. It has taken many weeks of work, but probably well worth it. Now it is time to tidy up the barn, and cut up all the wood for winter.
Now, a very important question is, what